Number 94 of Lachlan Homer has a clear run down the outside. The blue car, new livery for number 14, Martin Wright. Oh, one of our marshals has taken a tumble. Thankfully, you don't see that too often. Unfortunately, he's okay. Oh, dear. Behind the number 94, got number 3, Jake Wardle, the black and green car. So I make it 13 Citroen Saxos out there to do battle over the next 15 minutes in the sunset here at Donington Park. The opening round of the Junior Saloon Car Championship for 2026 is go. And away goes Ollie Smith from pole position, chased by Matthew Swatton. Start to sort themselves out down into Redgate corner. There's Leon Holly. He's in the pit lane. So Leon Holly will start from the pit lane in the number 87. Watch for him coming through. One of the more experienced drivers on this grid, the man from Devon. But it is number 80, Ollie Smith. His brother Harry Smith is a previous champion in this class a couple of years ago. He's now in the Mini Challenge. And in second place, Matthew Swatton. Third is Martin Wright. A good start from last year's scholarship winner. We've got a spinner at Redgate. It's the number 17 car. It's George Allen facing the wrong way. He gets going again as they start to sort themselves out around this opening lap. There's the number 35 car of Freddie Chandler, brother of Stephen Chandler, who's raced in this series in the past. Now helps run the Chandler Motorsport team. Ben Ward on the move from the back of the field, the Kersley Motorsport car, the red, white and blue with the red wheels towards the back. Headlights ablaze on Swatton and Wright's cars as they start to chase Ollie Smith for the lead. Fourth place, looks like it's Max Scharfegger, the number 23 car. His family have experience in everything from Caterhams to Citroen C1s in endurance racing. And a small gap back to our next group. I think that's Lachlan Homer, is it next in the order? Has he dropped away? No, it's number 29, Tim Leonard, sorry, in the Oryx Motorsport car next in the order, the white and orange. He's ahead of Jake Wardle, so Lachlan Homer has dropped away in the number 94 car. He's quite a way down the order. In fact, I think he's behind Zane Quecker in the number 44 car. Always get plenty of comments on our stream during the junior races. A lot of friends of the drivers cheering them on. Lots of support for Zane Quecker. Has to say hello to O'Grady Electrical and the Garrison Tavern, who are supporting him in this year's championship. As the leaders come round to complete lap number 1, then it's Ollie Smith leading with Matthew Swatton on his tail. Ben Ward runs a bit wide at the back, chasing the red number 41 car over William Omar. 29 Tim Leonard holding off the attacks of Jake Ward in the CSC racing car, the number 3. Then it is Lachlan Homer who drops a few places there. Quecker is next, then Omar and Ward round out the top 10. Leon Holly is already up to 11th place, having started from the pit lane. I saw his car was in the assembly area, so presumably it refused to fire up in time. Freddie Chandler is 12th, Ralphie Branscombe 13th, and after his spin, George Allen brings up the rear of the field. Not to be confused with the former truck racer of the same name. Junior Saloon cars will race alongside the British Truck Racing Championship this year. Of course, they kick off their season on Easter weekend at Brands Hatch. Ollie Smith leads them for second time up towards McLean's and Coppice. Runs a little bit wide there onto the curb. Matthew Swatton in second place. All these drivers looking for their maiden race victory. Martin Wright just takes a little bit of curb there on the inside. Very easy to do at McLean's. You can't really see the apex, especially not in fading light. That's Coppice, I should say. Scharfegger in 4th. There's Tim Leonard in 5th position in the number 29. Jake Wardle under fire from Lachlan Homer, recovering after dropping back on the first lap. He's up the inside into the Fogarty S's and goes through. The LH94 car, the man from Solihull in the West Midlands. So 4 cars together for the lead then. Not many places you see Citroen Saxos these days, quite scarce as road cars as well. Many of them got boy racered, of course, in years gone by. These boy racers certainly going hard at it. Zane Quecker coming under fire from Jake Wardle in the number 3. Drivers as young as 14 compete in the junior saloon cars. Martin Wright has just done the fastest lap of the race, 1:59.073, the third place man. Jake Wardle losing a couple of places on that lap because Quecker's gone ahead of him. Loving the eyes on the headlamps of the 44 car, the Oryx competition machine. red machine, number 41, that's William Omar, comes from London. Race leader Ollie Smith from Maidenhead in Berkshire. Freddie Chandler has pulled into the pits, possible problem for him. It's Mark Tucker says, to be fair, there's not many Citroën Saxos left anymore. Possible future classic? Who knows? Zane Quicker coming under pressure from Jake Ward. You can see Zane's got the black cross on the yellow background. That means novice. Quite a few novices in this race. A lot of the quicker names from last year having moved on up, including Ollie Kerr, who took the Simpson Race Exhaust number 222 car to the championship. Just a couple of points over Josh Salvadori. Here they come along the back straights. Lachlan Homer having a look at Tim Leonard for P5. This is the battle for P7. Jake Wardle, is he going to have a look? No, he's not. Meantime, here come P1, 2, 3 and 4. Martin Wright, could he have a look for second place there? Not quite. Matthew Swatton in the Kersley Motorsport car just holds him off, prepared by Alex Kersley, very successful in the Hyundai Coupe Cup over recent seasons. Alex, now a car preparer. Son Harvey Kersley now races with the Coupe Cup. They'll be out on track here at Donington tomorrow, as will the MG Owners Club, with a huge grid of over 30 cars. Tim Leonard still holding off Lachlan Homer for 5th place. Zane Quicker heads the next group ahead of Jake Wardle, 41 of William Omar. Ben Ward rounding out the top 10 in the 64. Then a gap back to Leon Holly in 11th place, having started from the pit lane. Ward swings his way through, very smartly turned out. Kersley Motorsports prepared car. As the leaders come down the Craner curves. 2nd and 3rd place, Swatton and Wright have got their headlights on, possibly to try and intimidate the race leader a little. 5th and 6th together. Leaders coming up to lap. Freddie Chandler, number 35, who has rejoined after his pit stop. Stephen Chandler, his older brother, finished as runner-up in the championship a few years back. Leaders head along the exhibition straight. Max Scharfegger's dropped back just a little bit from the 2nd place fight now, and Ollie Smith, if anything, has opened up his lead. He was 0.6 of a second up at the end of the previous lap. Lachlan Homer, meanwhile, is just in the fastest lap, 1:58.702. That's the first car to dip under the 1:59 mark in this race. There's Chandler. Oh, Martin Wright locks up, heading into the hairpin. This could allow Max Scharfegger up alongside him. No, not quite. Martin Wright holds them off. All the way from Hale in Cornwall, Martin Wright, the scholarship winner last year. How's our current scholarship winner, Ralphie Branscombe, getting on? He's in 12th place at the moment. The leaders head over the line. Ollie Smith, is he heading for a first victory? Brothers won plenty of times in Saxos before, now in the mini challenge. Oh, Max Scharfegger got a wheel almost onto the grass there. Thought he was going to swap ends, but he holds it together in 4th place. Yes, the lead gap is now up to 1.18 seconds, and no wonder, because Ollie Smith has just done a 1:58.22. Half a second quicker than the previous fastest lap of Lachlan Homer. Starting to spread out now at the front of the field. The main battle is for 5th position between Tim Leonard and Homer. Zane Quicker heads to the next group ahead of Wardle, Omar and Ward. Commenters asking what kind of cars these are. They are Citroën Saxo VTRs, all 1600cc. Designed as to be as close and equal as possible. Swatton and Wright fighting it out. Freddie Chandler on the left in the white car has been lapped. He's been into the pits. Like a bit of damage to his front bumper there, possibly, so maybe that's why he called in. Martin Wright trying to line up a move on Matthew Swatton. Is he going to try and get down the inside into the Melbourne hairpin? Ollie Smith's pulled away in the lead. Swatton's moved to cover. The back marker's there as well, so there wasn't room. Now here comes Scharfegger back into play as well. Fight here for second and third. To the left-hander. You could be watching the British touring car stars of tomorrow here. Over the line they go. The lead gap has increased again by a full second, 2.269 seconds. Ollie Smith leads by, he's pulling away at a fair old rate of knots here. Scharfegger is nearly 10 seconds clear of Leonard, now in 5th position. He's still holding off Lachlan Homer. Zane Quecker's closing up on them as well. So no problem at all for Ollie Smith out in front. Another 2 races to come for these drivers tomorrow, of course. Along the bottom of the circuit they go, past where Starkey's Bridge used to cross the circuit. The old stone bridge ends before the edge of the track now. Matthew Swatton coming under pressure now from Martin Wright for that second place. Up to Coppers. Scharfegger looking on. Ollie Smith, plain sailing at the moment out in front for the number 80, the Musketeer Motorsport car. His teammate Leon Holly is now up into 9th place. He's got ahead of Ward and Omar further back. Can Martin Wright make a move this time? There's no back marker about to get in the way. Matthew Swatton, look, he's moving to the inside. In the background there, he's moving to cover. Martin Wright now moves to the inside. He's sold in the dummy, he's up the inside. Swatton turns in, but Wright's already there. Swatton has to give him room. He's up to second now. Swatton needs to get back across, else he'll lose another place to Max Scharfegger. Good driving there by Martin Wright. He's got second position, or has he? They head out towards Goddard. He's held it. Meantime, this battle further back. Tim Leonard, Zane Quecker. The number 3 is Jake Wardle, and also in there is Lachlan Homer. So Homer's lost a couple of spots in there. He's been shuffled back in this midfield fight. Meanwhile, Matthew Swatton back up the inside into Redgate. Hard to know where to look in this race. Swatton goes second. Retakes Martin Wright. But they're losing time with this scrapping all the time to Ollie Smith, who's able to pull away. He'll be liking what he sees in his mirror here. Yes, you fight with each other, I'll pull away in the lead, he says. 2.5 minutes of this race to go. Round 1 of the season for the Junior Saloon Car Championship. Up towards Schwanzke. Fight for 5th is Leonard. Quaker, Wardle, Homer and Holly. There's Leon Holly, he's just got ahead of Lachlan Homer. Up into 8th position, so Lachlan Homer's dropping back. He must have had a moment on that previous lap out of our sight. Martin Wright trying again. Scharfegger just looking on, because if those two ahead of him should tangle or fall over each other, Scharfegger will benefit and he'll be up into 2nd place. Down to the Fogarty S's. See Swatton trying to position the car to defend. So it's good racing, very good racing between these two. Good racecraft being shown. Is Wright going to try again into the Melbourne hairpin? Swatton tries to move across, but he's got to go back to take the line, and that will be Wright's opportunity. No, this time he doesn't. He keeps Wright on his outside. So Wright will try and cut in. He might try and get him at Goddard's. Right on the bumper of the number 27 Saxo as they head up the hill, past the hospitality suites. Onto the brakes now for Goddard's. Matthew Swatton has held the place, but they're losing ground all the time to Ollie Smith. Over the line comes our race leader, 4.5 seconds clear. He's pulled away by nearly another second. Less than a minute left on the clock now. So we're into our final lap in the fading light at Donington Park. It's looking good for Ollie Smith to take the first win of the season. He started from pole position, started as the favourite. Battle for 5th is still headed up by Tim Leonard ahead of Quicker. Holly now in 7th, then Wardle. Homer's down to 9th. Then Ward rounds out the top 10. Then it's Omar. Branscombe, the scholarship winner, in 12th. George Allen, 13th, recovering from his spin on the first lap. And Freddie Chandler after his pit visit at the back of the field. The lead that Ollie Smith has got now. He's heading for victory. Into Coppisthorpe will be the last time. A bit of debris there on the outside, the course marker, I think. But the number 80, last year's Rookie of the Year, the man from Berkshire, comes down into the Fogarty S's, the checkered flag awaiting him in just 4 corners' time. He's through 2 of those corners, out of the Fogarty S's, up to the Melbourne hairpin. He's watched his rivals scrap with each other in his mirrors, and has been able to get away and control this race from the front. An excellent drive by Ollie Smith. Up towards Goddard for the final time. Onto the brakes. Swings it through the left-hander. Our first Junior Saloon Car Championship race of 2026 is won by number 80, Ollie Smith. He weaves in celebration. Side by side for second. Look at this over the line. Here they come. It's going to be a photo finish between Max Scharfegger and Martin Wright. What's happened to Matthew Swatton on that final lap? They almost finished 3 abreast. Scharfegger got it according to the timing screen. So what happened there on that final lap? Further back, Tim Leonard takes 5th place. 6th from the pit lane for Leon Holly. Zane Quicker is 7th. Wardle is 8th. Homer is 9th. He won't be too happy with that. He was up there in...